Hi YouTube, I have a treat for you. Within the next day or two, I'm going to be introducing you to someone who is a great part of me and who makes me who I am. I've been putting it off for a while because I didn't think it was the right time to bring her out. But with all the other changes that I'm going through with quitting smoking and then the change I'm going to be going through hopefully when I lose weight, I think now is the perfect time to bring her out. She just makes me who I am, and I think I need to share that with everybody else. So maybe tomorrow night, if I can get her to come out, I'm going to be introducing you to Sin. Her name is Sin, which is short for Sindel. Now, before you start going, woohoo, she's finally putting somebody else on her show, and we don't have to just stare at her face for 10 minutes. Sindel is not exactly who you may think she is. Sindel is not entirely real. Now, she's not an imaginary friend. I grew out of those. Maybe. Sindel is my alter ego. Now, I created Sindel years ago when I was in the process of writing a 3-book vampire series. Excuse me. Which the series did not get very far because I gave up halfway through the second book because I was jumping around. You know, plot hole. Oh my god, this is something completely new and different. Doesn't even belong in the story. Plot hole. Wow, now we're drifting back to the first book. No, we did this in the first book. We need to go back here. So I completely gave up on it. But yeah, she was a character in the book I wrote. She is a vampire. She's a very long, painful history. So I'll let her explain the painful history and how she became who she is. But I can tell you, she's slightly fragile. She talks the talk, she walks the walk, but she has an inner fragileness that can be broken very easily. Much like myself, she is alone. She has no special one in her life. No one special in her life. She works very closely with a group of people known as the Guardians who protect the Great Power. And if I ever decide to go back to finish these stories, that can be explained more easily what the Great Power is. Right now, I don't even remember what the Great Power is because I'd have to go dig through a box of papers and books and whatever. So I can't even talk right now. Like I said, she's friends with 2 other vampires, I think, 3 witches, and a demon. Oh, and a 500-year-old dryad. So yeah, that's who Sindel is right now. She's a badass vampire. She actually owns a nightclub. I think it's called, it was either called, I can't remember what the hell it was called. It's called Crimson Drop or Bloodlust. I can't remember the name of the club, but God, I created the fucking club and I can't remember what it's called. But anyhow, I'm going to be introducing her to you guys shortly. So like I said, maybe tomorrow night I can try to get her to come out. But she usually the ego only really comes out when I'm either pissed off or my adrenaline's really pumping. Which, if I get pissed off, my adrenaline pumps either way. So if I'm really, my adrenaline's really pumping and I really just want to, just go out there and beat something up, she usually comes out and plays. But she loves to dress up. Let's put it that way. She likes to wear corsets. She likes to wear hats. Especially hats with little studs on them. I believe she has one. It's a fedora, actually, that has studs around it. Yeah, she has a long brown coat she likes to wear. She looks hot when she wears it. I'll give her that. Technically, it's my coat, but she likes to borrow it. Anyway. So, yeah, I will try to get Sindel out so you guys can meet her. Nobody's ever met Sindel before. This is the first time I'm going to bring out my alter ego to somebody. I did have another alter ego She was known as the Burgundy Bitch, which actually started as an inside joke between me and my friend who I originally met on MySpace, and we're still friends. We met like years ago on MySpace, and we're still friends on Facebook. And we've met each other once in person, which was, one time and a long time ago. We had actually decided we were going to. It was a joke. It was an inside joke about creating a comic series about the adventures of Super Dork and the Burgundy Bitch. He was obviously a super dork. I don't know why. But it was this whole funny spiel. So Burgundy Bitch became my alter ego for a while. But we got Burgundy Bitch because my hair was about the color of burgundy. And I was a total bitch. I'm still a total bitch. My hair's not burgundy anymore. So she's kind of died and gone. She's still there, but she's kind of in the background. Sindel's made her way to the foreground. She's always been in my head. I mean, if I'm playing a game online or something, it's always like my username's always Sin. So that's her coming out. But yeah, I hope I get to introduce you guys to her maybe tonight or tomorrow night. And we'll see how well that goes. Okay. She may not like me. She doesn't like really being in the basement, so we'll probably film her upstairs. Just because it makes it a little easier for her. Not really easier for her, but she doesn't like coming into the basement. I don't know why. But, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Okay? So, that's pretty much all right now, guys. I'll probably be back later tonight with day 16 of my journey to quit smoking. And, yeah. Later days.